Kiso Yoshinaka and the imaginary parables associated with him. Proceeding as you desire is the path to victory. Takeru, a corporate employee in Tokyo, was tasked with preparing a presentation by his boss. A perfectionist by nature, Takeru often obsessed over details, barely meeting deadlines. This time, with very little time to spare, he happened upon a historical magazine featuring Kiso Yoshinaka's words, "Proceeding as you desire is the path to victory." He realized, rather than aiming for perfection, it's more important to complete the task first. With that mindset, he focused on crafting a presentation that covered only the essentials. On the day of the presentation, his boss praised him, saying, "This is simple and clear." His colleagues were equally impressed. After the meeting, Takeru chuckled to himself. Details can be refined later. First, you need to act. "Thank you, Yoshinaka," he muttered, sipping a cup of coffee, as if the wisdom of the past had seamlessly found its place in the present. Fear not adversity, advancing is the heart of a warrior. Yui ran a small cafe in a rural area, but saw sales plummet during the COVID-19 pandemic. Distraught, she recalled a childhood story about Kiso, Yoshinaka's resilience in the face of hardship. Inspired by his spirit, fear not adversity. Advancing is the heart of a warrior. Yui began brainstorming new ideas. She partnered with local farmers to sell regional specialties online and introduced limited edition menu items using those ingredients at her cafe. Her efforts attracted attention not only from locals, but also from urban dwellers, and her sales not only recovered, but surpassed pre-pandemic levels. Naming her new signature drink the Yoshinaka smoothie, Yui would often smile and tell customers, without adversity, this smoothie wouldn't exist. Her cafe brimmed with life, laughter, and the courage to overcome challenges. Laughing with friends is the sign of victory. Kenta and Ryota, childhood friends, loved weekend hiking adventures. One day they got lost and found themselves at a daunting cliffside. Seeing Ryota's anxious expression, Kenta laughed, saying, "Would Yoshinaka retreat here?" No, he'd move forward with a smile. Encouraged by their humor, the two pushed on, eventually finding a safe path down the mountain. Later, while soaking in a local hot spring, Ryota reflected, "If we hadn't laughed, then we'd probably have given up." Laughter really leads to victory. Kenta nodded, and amidst the steam and shared laughter, it seemed they had inherited Yoshinaka's indomitable spirit. The path opens only to those who trust themselves. Masaki, a high school student and tennis club member, always faltered in tournaments due to nervousness. One day, he spotted a quote from Kiso Yoshinaka on the clubroom wall. "The path opens only to those who trust themselves." It struck Masaki his mistakes stemmed from self-doubt. From then on, during practice, he constantly reminded himself, "I can do this." On tournament day, Masaki played with an unprecedented calm and clinched victory in the finals. When his teammates asked what changed, Masaki grinned, saying, "Yoshinaka had my back." His words sparked laughter, boosting both his confidence and the team's morale. True heroes value life. Yuji, a firefighter, often faced life-threatening situations. At one fire scene, a rookie recklessly attempted to rush into danger. Yuji stopped him, sharing Yoshinaka's wisdom, "True heroes value life." The rookie paused, heeding Yuji's guidance, and the team successfully completed the rescue with cool-headed strategy. On the way back, Yuji explained, "Courage isn't about recklessness, it's about valuing life." The rookie nodded, smiling. "Yoshinaka must have been amazing." Yuji chuckled. "If he were here, he'd probably be a firefighter like us." Those who stand for justice fear nothing. Akio, a local councilman, was committed to amplifying the voices of his constituents. When he learned that their opinions were being ignored in a redevelopment plan, he risked his political career by leading a protest. Guided by Yoshinaka's principle, those who stand for justice fear nothing, Akio rallied support, ultimately convincing the administration to revise the plan in favor of the community. At a celebratory gathering, a resident joked, "Yoshinaka would have been on your side." Blushing, Akio replied, "We just raised the flag of justice," leaving the room filled with laughter and gratitude. True strength emerges in adversity. Naomi, a manager at a major company, faced her first major challenge when her department's budget was drastically cut due to poor overall performance. Troubled, she found solace in Yoshinaka's words. True strength emerges in adversity. Determined, Naomi rallied her team to brainstorm a groundbreaking project that was ultimately adopted by senior management, contributing to the company's recovery. At a team celebration, a colleague quipped, "Naomi, you're like Yoshinaka himself." Laughing, she replied, "Yoshinaka would have been far bolder, but I'm glad he was there to inspire us." Companions are the greatest treasure. Takuya, a member of a local youth organization, was planning a community event but struggled with budget and manpower constraints. Remembering Yoshinaka's belief, companions are the greatest treasure, he reached out to friends and acquaintances for help. On the event day, their collective efforts resulted in overwhelming success. Reflecting on the day, Takuya mused, "Money matters, but nothing beats the power of people." During the after-party, a friend joked, "We're like Yoshinaka's army." Takuya laughed, already envisioning their next challenge. Sometimes retreating is a step toward victory. During a table tennis match, Hiroshi found himself overwhelmed, making frequent mistakes. Frustrated, he recalled Yoshinaka's advice. Sometimes retreating is a step toward victory. Hiroshi paused, took a deep breath, and calmly reassessed his strategy. With renewed focus, he exploited his opponent's weaknesses, securing a comeback victory. When asked about his sudden composure, Hiroshi smiled confidently. "Yoshinaka taught me well," sparking laughter among his teammates. Conquering fear strengthens the heart. Yuki, trembling with nerves on her first skydiving day, was reassured by her friend Aya, who said Yoshinaka would jump without hesitation. He'd say, "Conquering fear strengthens the heart." With newfound courage, Yuki leapt and was moved to tears by the breathtaking view. Back on the ground, she exclaimed, "You can't let fear rob you of such beauty." Aya laughed, adding, which Yoshinaka quote should we use next time? Their friendship grew deeper, inspired by Yoshinaka's timeless courage.